Hi everybody, welcome to this video on the height field demo. This is actually a very old application and I came across it a number of years ago. It was actually a DOS full screen application, and I was talking about it with a colleague of mine at work, and I thought to make a conversion to use GDK and Cairo and GTK widgets. So here is the initial result of the conversion. There are a number of things that I didn't put in, like the user controls. I only have a few of them at the bottom here for testing purposes, and I didn't put in things like tilting yet, or friction, speed changes, and all that kind of things for giving the experience, the third-person experience. So what this program is a renderer that uses a picture as texture and a height map, and well, for the background sky sort of image. It works out then the height of each element of the picture based on the map, and creates a rendering of it. What I'll be doing is I will extend the visible range slightly, so it's more of a natural feeling. Not extending it too much gives the impression of curvature of the world, but we don't want too much of it. Then I'll bring us at the very top, and what I will also do is we'll double the sides. And now doubling the sides, I don't do anything about the resolution. I just take the picture and make it twice as big, so the renderer doesn't change at all when I do this. The testing controls are these ones, so nothing fascinating. It's it goes as fast as the key repeat that goes, or if I do it manually, it goes as fast as I can hit the keys. And this is rotating in one direction, rotating in the other direction, and this is moving forward and moving backward. However, these again, it don't really give a good perception of what the engine is capable of. So as part of the about dialogue, I've decided to send the engine into a demo mode. By the way, over here there are the details of the person who wrote the engine, the one who converted it for DOS using JLib, and at the bottom the credits of for myself for the conversion. Every time I hit about, I get a random effect. It could be, well, I've been extremely unlucky now because I'm getting the same effect over and over, but I get a different effect. It could be rotation, or it could be advancing back and forth. Well, let's try to trigger the one that goes forward or backward. That's very annoying when it's like this. Okay, well, this will do. Now, assuming that in the recording software is, oh yeah, that is model. The recording software is, yeah, no, it's not very good. It's on 5 FPS. But if it were better, you would see something that is close enough to what I'm seeing, which is the movement is quite smooth. It's really smooth. In the video, it's probably not going to be like this, unfortunately. and it's quite convincing. It really is. It probably was quite impressive for the time. It is, you can see the pixels, but don't forget, the resolution we started with, which we simply doubled, is this one. And there are things that can be done to start from more detailed picture, change the properties of the perspective, and get something that's much better, and then tile them together and get something bigger that covers the whole screen without going by with tricks like doubling the sides as this one. All in all, quite nice experience. I used to enjoy this engine quite a bit, and these are the original. I just converted them to PNG and changed the height map slightly, but these are the original pictures, and in particular the texture has a color depth of just 8 bits, which means the different colors don't smooth naturally into each other. So that's why you see things like patches here and there. But if these colors were much closer to each other, this effect would be much less visible. And yeah, back in the day, this was an 8-bit engine. So each pixel just 1 byte of information. That byte is the index of a palette. So there is this is a palette of 256 entries, and a pixel is just an index. And then that pixel gets lit based on what the palette entry specifies for the RGB components. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye!